we're going to just take this gearbox apart and see if we can see what the fault was. We know why I was only getting some gears, that's because I reinstalled it wrong. It would have been easy to get back right, because it was just to do with these two end ones here. I just got them slightly out of alignment, meaning these collars didn't meet up with the forks again. Really easy to fix, but it was pointless fixing it knowing that we've still got a faulty gearbox. So Tom is now going to try and show you, if he can, where the fault in that gearbox is and how you would repair it if you could get the parts. Hi Tom, what's up with my gearbox? As we saw earlier in the video, I have no idea what I'm looking at, which is why I didn't dig any further. But Tom, he knows what's wrong in here. He can see the faults and can tell whether this gearbox is dead or savable.
So I'd say it's salvageable. Basically inside there is a series of clutch rings that slow the gear down before the car puts the gearbox into gear. When them clutch rings wear, you can't slow the gear down enough, and then that's when you get the grinding noise. The teeth on the edge of that gear, you can see where it's been crunching. That's what makes the crunching noise.
So it would have been ideal in this situation to rebuild this gearbox. It probably would have been like the cheapest, most reliable option, but time frame, obviously we need to get this done as quick as possible, but two, getting the parts. McLaren don't sell any of the internals for this gearbox. What they actually sell is that this piece that we took off.
They'll sell you that. They'll sell you the coolers, the gaskets, the bushings, nothing internal.
So it's either whole gearbox or nothing. But you reckon, I think we're going to keep this one as a spare now.
Yeah, you find a lot of gearbox manufacturers use and cross-reference a lot of parts and use it in different boxes. So those, the gearing's probably not the same because of the obvious reasons, but a lot of the clutch rings and stuff like that, the sleeves, maybe they'll be the same. So it's just a case of getting it apart and then having a look.
Yeah. So if we try and find the clutch rings from something else, and then when that gearbox inevitably goes further down the line, it could be a month, could be a year, could be today. Then we've got another box which you can put in it, which should be good.
Once it's apart, I can have a look at the clutch rings anyway and see which ones are good. You might be able to make one good box out of two bad ones.
Yeah.
If you end up with fourth gear clutching on that one, you take the second gear out of it.
Yeah, fair point. So we've got options, but anyway, this will be a long termer. I might leave this here, is that okay?
Yeah, might not be
Cool. But I think Mickey's just showing up with a new driveline damper, so we can get that in and get the gearbox back in. You can see the differences, because there is some differences, and I don't really know the reason why. Old one, new one. McLaren, if you were having this done with them, would show you this one, because this is the updated one. But what's the actual difference?
They've just got a stronger spring set up in them, basically. Obviously, when your engine's turning over, you don't want all that torque transmitted directly to the gearbox, so it goes through one of these first, and that takes up any vibration. But these are more likely to fail just basically because the springs are weaker.
And this one sounded a bit rattly inside the car.
And that rattling is exactly that way, that is the rattling noise.
So this one shouldn't have that.
Yeah,
That's sweet. Right. We'll find out soon, hopefully, because we're going to put it in the car right now. And when you fit this up, new bolts, and also on the back of it, it should have a extra little hole there for a dowel, which is on